I usually didn't read manhwa as much as I read manga, to be fair. The only manhwa that I read before reading this magnificent piece are 18 plus manhwas. I've read it once, really, on a platform like Webtoon and such others, but it's just not appealing for me. But lately, on the internet, man, they just keep bugging me with "gonna be golded, they animated peak of peak, let's fucking go!" Comments by Sea of Gay Bunnies? What the animation miles better than what they did for Hell's Paradise, yeah! Little bro, they ain't the same animation studio, for God's sake, please. But with these comments, I got curious. Comments such as these got me interested and piqued. And so here we are. Solo Leveling is a story about a boy with a job as a hunter. It is not your normal hunter like hunting an animal or what for. It's more like hunting a monster. In this hunter community, there is a rank system from E, the weakest, to S, the strongest. But unfortunately, this boy named Sung Jinwoo ranks E, and many people call him weakest hunter in the rank E. Imagine that you have a nickname, weakest hunter in the weakest class, in the weakest rank. So basically, he is the worst of the worst. From here you can tell what the story is about. If all of you watch lots of shonen anime, you can tell the story is sort of like a weak boy. Fight, lose, got a buff, then win, and then fight again. Lose again, got a buff again, and win again. All over and over and over and over. But mind you, this is the most successful manhwa ever. You can't make a very successful manhwa just with a generic structure or generic formula of shonen manga like that. And there is something different from this manhwa. Solo Leveling distinguishes itself from other shonen manga by picturing a unique sense of fear and unease that goes beyond typical genre conventions. Chapter 4 to 10 provide a fine example of this. During this stretch, Jinwoo's party faces a shocking realization when they encounter statues within the mysterious dungeon that possess overwhelming power. This realization snaps them into a deep despair, causing them to fight desperately for their lives. The intensity of the situation is worsened by the massive contrast between the party's vulnerability and the statue's overwhelming strength. Their focus now shifts entirely to self-preservation to save themselves as they confront the harsh reality. Last time I see and feel this kind of terror is in a light novel. Mushoku Tensei's light novel, when Rudeus fighting over Orsted for the first time in the Red Dragon Lower Jaw Valley. This really shows how Solo Leveling set itself apart by dive into more dark and more threatening themes, going beyond the usual growth, friendship, and resilience that explored in any typical shonen manga. Then what makes this series is so appealing? Solo Leveling effortlessly combines the genre of fantasy, action, and adventure, providing readers with an exciting and immersive experience while reading it. The story itself revolves around Sung Jinwoo, an initially weak and unremarkable hunter. But however, as the narrative progresses, as the story progresses, we witness his remarkable transformation into an unstoppable force. My man Jinwoo is a man with focus, dedication on his dreams, becoming stronger. Unlike these weebs in Twitter spamming their keyboard, complaining other tastes of anime are made and theirs are superior. One of the major draws of Solo Leveling lies in its heart-pounding combat sequences that vividly depicted in the manhwa adaptation. The intense battles between Sung Jin-woo and his formidable adversaries leap off the pages and brought to life through stunning artwork and dynamic panel layouts. God, I know I've got a lot of sins by reading lots of 18+ manhwas, but please don't make this panel over here look like an episode of Record of Ragnarok's anime.